Greetings, Stevens, and welcome to a Fortnite discussion video. Now, I don't usually cover the Fortnite Crew updates and news and stuff like that, but this time around, I really needed to discuss it in a video. Wolverine is coming to the Fortnite Crew, and I have a lot of thoughts, but let's just get into it.
Not the leader of a cult, RabbitWithAxe.
So, to start off, I am going to be reading directly from the Epic Games blog post by Fortnite themselves, and I will have it in the description below if you want to read along, but I will have it on screen what I'm actually reading. So, Wolverine Zero unleashes the Muramasa Blade in the August Fortnite Crew pack. They call him Patch, and he's the best there is at what he does. Wolverine Zero, Wolverine from the Fortnite X Marvel Zero War comics, is bringing the X Factor in the August 2022 Crew Pack. The Crew Pack goes live for active Fortnite Crew subscribers at approximately July 31st, 2022 at 8 PM Eastern Time. August Crew Pack, from Madripoor Island to the Fortnite Island. In addition to the Wolverine Zero outfit, the August Crew Pack includes the Muramasa Blade backbling, a legendary blade forged by a demon swordsmith that can be unsheathed if you have the included pickaxe version equipped. The best fight you ever had loading screen is also in this Crew Pack. And honestly, this entire pack is just ridiculous to me. Obviously, Wolverine being a previous, I guess we're still calling them secret skins, but the bonus skin for, Chapter 2, Season 4, is kind of an interesting pick for a crew pack. Previously, as I say, we've had both Loki and, of course, everyone's favourite Green Arrow in the crew pack. And, I think for the most part, people were fine with Loki just because he was relevant and people generally like that character, and were less happy with Green Arrow just because even though people like the show Arrow, which he was based on, it's not exactly a popular character in the grand scheme of things, and people just generally care less about DC, I feel. With this, though, we're getting a character that was previously exclusive to the Battle Pass, and sure, this is a different version. This is Patch compared to the more classic version of Wolverine that we got in the Battle Pass. But yeah, it's still very interesting. They even point it out, various times, they call him Patch directly, they talk about how he's from Madripoor. It's all very much based in the comic lore outside of Fortnite, which I think is a very good way of doing it. It's just very interesting to me that they wouldn't put a character like Wolverine in the shop. It's a character that people aren't going to be able to get unless they're a Fortnite crew member now, or they played the Marvel season and got far enough through the Marvel season to unlock him back at the time. And even then, I remember it was a bit of a struggle because you had to kill the actual Wolverine that was on the island, who is one of the most powerful NPCs we've ever had in Fortnite. So, it's a really interesting choice to bring Wolverine to the Fortnite crew. Now, of course, it includes the Muramasa backbling and housing tool, and I think it's a little bit questionable that they include the Muramasa. It's definitely something that's associated, especially with Patch, and Wolverine in general. It's very important to Wolverine's lore. I just don't think it's necessarily the right choice. We've got plenty of swords, especially samurai swords, within Fortnite. I don't think it's too much of a worry for people just not to get that with Wolverine. And especially when, we've been wanting a universal Wolverine Claws pickaxe for a very long time, and that could end up coming in the next issue, issue 3, of the Fortnite X Marvel Zero War. It's definitely possible because we do know that that is going to be a Wolverine-themed harvesting tool, but that could be anything. That could be new claws, that could be another sword, that could be really anything. It could be something as simple as a stick with a Wolverine logo on it based off, recent crossovers that we've seen. But generally, I just think it's a really confusing crossover to have within the Fortnite crew, because the comics that are ongoing that, Patch appears in already have items from these sets. There's already, obviously, the 0 Point Spider-Man. We've already had the Stark 7 wrap. And, of course, we're going to be getting a Wolverine harvesting tool soon, along with a few other items. It's weird to think that those items that are in the comics are going to the item shop eventually. So we are going to be getting other items to go alongside them, most likely, including more skins, maybe a new Iron Man, stuff like that. So why would they include Wolverine in the crew pack rather than bring it to the item shop? Now, the only reason I can think is that they are running out of ideas. And it's really unfortunate to be saying something like that. But recently, and by recently I mean a few weeks ago, there were some reports out that basically pointed out that the crossovers are now the majority of Fortnite content. It's over 50% now, which for a long time it has been getting towards that. I think all the way through Chapter 2 it was basically always at like 45%, which was kind of ridiculous in itself. It was actually the reason why I stopped tracking it, because it became too much to track. It's very interesting to me that now things are getting to a point where people are kind of just forced to accept the crossovers, and I will be linking below to a video by iTalk, by Nick. He did a really good video just discussing this sort of issue of how, you know, people have kind of been worn out, and the fact that Fortnite can essentially cross over with anything. You know, we've got an upcoming collab with the WWE, you know, stuff like that. People would not have expected, you know, even a few months ago, never mind, you know, years ago, when the game barely had any crossovers in it. It's really interesting to me how they're now testing the waters again with Fortnite Crew having crossovers. Because let's say, some of them have been popular, low-key, some of them have been miserably hated, like Green Arrow, and I will say, from my opinion, I really do like that Green Arrow outfit, and obviously I love Loki. Loki's one of my favourite Marvel characters. So, I'm on the pro side for this, but I understand that a lot of people think Fortnite Crew should be Fortnite exclusives, Fortnite originals, stuff like that. So the fact that they are testing this out again with a character that could easily have just been in the item shop, like Wolverine, related to an ongoing comic run, it's very questionable. I can tell a lot of people are going to be upset with this, a lot of people are going to be very happy with this. You know, essentially Fortnite Crew is just a way of getting V-Bucks every month, and the fact that you get cosmetic items with it, for a lot of people, is just a bonus. I, you know, very much feel like that. You know, I get it mostly for the fact that it gets me the Battle Pass and gets me V-Bucks. The fact that it comes with, you know, outfits and housing tools and stuff like that really is just a bonus to me. But yeah, it's really interesting. I'm really unsure how to think, and I'm really unsure how the community at large is going to respond to this. But I really need to just talk about it and give my thoughts on it, because it's so interesting to me. But in any case, that is really everything I have to say. I know I've blabbered a lot during this, and as I say, I will have the blog post and that video by Nick linked in the description below, just so you can check those out if you want a little bit more information on the things that I've spoken about in this video. But, yeah, otherwise that's going to be it from me, so I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like it, subscribe if you're new around here, and ring that bell so you never miss an upload. Otherwise, that's going to be it from me, and, yeah. Bye!
Look at the screen, you'll be fine. Culture's a disease, but we'll survive. I just wanna take